Just check out this pastel Axanthic pied that I produced a year ago and this Ultramel pied that I produced earlier this season. They all started with just hets. So in order to make those double visuals, you have to take a visual and a visual, combine them together, make hets, make double hets, and then take those double hets and ultimately combine those together and pray to the odd gods that you hit those double visuals. Now, that's kind of what I did. It is a long journey, but it's well worth it. But of course, in doing so, now that I have those double hets and I've gone through that process, I've also produced some byproducts. I really hate that word. They are still beautiful animals, but I don't need them because I have the original parents, which already have all those genes, and I can just use the adult parents to breed some more of those double visuals. So those other ones, those byproducts, are going to be made available. Actually, they are already on my morph market, but I want to showcase some of them off because I still have them. I still think they're beautiful, and I think it'll really help some of you guys who want to make those double visuals push forward, kind of a stepping stone to get you guys there faster. So let's take a look at some of those that are already for sale. So right here is a pair of Axanthics, a male and a female, and they are 100% het for pied. Now, this is a really good stepping stone because what I started with was an Axanthic het pied to a, I believe it was a Firefly het pied. So I didn't even start with two visuals. I started with one visual, and they were both hets for pied, and I produced, like, 66% hets. And ultimately, like I said, it was a long journey. Ultimately, I produced the double visual, but now I'm able to produce animals like this, which are VPI Axanthic, 100% het for pied. And boy, are they beautiful. This one is going into shed. You can see the color is a little bit dull. This is the male, this is the female. And like I said, this is a huge stepping stone. Will probably get you to that double visual in one breeding, because they're obviously already Axanthic. So everything out of the clutch are going to be Axanthic. There's nothing to even consider there in terms of Axanthics. As far as pies go, 1 and 4. So all you're looking for is 4 eggs. One of those should be, statistically speaking, should be a pied. And since these two are both Axanthics, you're going to hit the Axanthic pied 1 and 4. So I think this is a really good way to get into the project. Anything that is not a pied from this pair would be considered 66% het for pied. But you know what? The good thing about pied is that you have a really good indicator, which are these markers. You can see these tracks, these black jagged lines on both sides of the belly, especially near the tail. So even though you're going to be playing with 66% het for pieds, these markers are going to almost guarantee, there is no 100% guarantee, but almost guarantee some of those will be het for pied. And you're going to be able to keep those back and hopefully raise them up and build up that army. So yeah, these are on morph market. There's also another spider version. She's in shed, or he's in shed. I forget the sex on that one. But I'm going to go ahead and put these back, and then we're going to go through some of the Ultramel stuff that are available. We are in for a treat. I guess this girl knew we were making a video, and she just shed. And just look at how beautiful orange this girl is. Now pieds are highly variable. Sometimes you get like these dull colors, sometimes you get very uniform colors, sometimes you get gradients, sometimes you get heavy outlines, sometimes you get almost no outline like this girl. But this girl is kind of what I really like. There's a lot of oranges, very little black outline. Some of that is probably due to the fact that she is 100% het for Ultramel. I thought I had more. I thought I had more animals for sale in this project, but I think I sold them already. A couple of them are already on hold, so it doesn't really make sense to show them off here. But I do have another clutch that is going to be coming soon, and we'll hopefully have some available there. But this girl is, and it's a female, she's a really, really good eater. Pied 100% het for Ultramel, and you're just, you know, what you want to pair to this would be an Ultramel het pied, or another pie that's het for Ultramel, to make the double visuals. Now you can of course buy the double visuals and then put that double visual to her, but I think sometimes it's the journey that counts, right? And so in my mind, if you're already buying the double visual, then it makes making it less impressive. Oh, she's got a little bit, like I said, she just shed. She's got a little bit left on her tail. I'll get that off in a minute. But yeah, this is the only one, but I will be making more. I know for a fact that I will have more. I just don't know what those morphs are, you know, what the combinations are. But just keep checking my morph market, and of course I'll give you guys an update. You'll see what they are. I do clutch cuttings. I cut the eggs open, and I post those videos out every Sunday, so you'll definitely know as soon as those videos come out. I want to take a quick moment to show off this girl. Now, she is not for sale. This is a holdback, and the reason I want to show this one off is because I want to talk a little bit about that strategy of skimping out on the pied gene, on purchasing the pied gene if you don't absolutely have to, or if you don't can't find it, or just not financially set to be able to purchase, you know, those high-end animals. You can skimp out on the pied gene, and I'll explain a little bit more. So this girl, this whole clutch, was produced by a Ultramel het pied male and a double het Ultramel pied female. So of course we don't have visual pied in the mix. We do have a visual Ultramel, so that kind of guarantees everything to either be Ultramel or 100% het for Ultramel. But as far as pieds goes, if we don't see a visual pied, we can't really guarantee that it has the pied gene. We can only say that it is 66% het for pied. But like I was saying earlier, they have these pied tracks. You can see right there, very strong pied tracks. I would be extremely surprised if this girl doesn't prove out to be het for pied, which is why I'm holding her back, because I like that gamble. I like to play those cards and see what I can hit. So yeah, and it also makes sense not just in terms of that strategy, but also because I don't have much Ultramel in my collection. I have that male that I talked about earlier, just those three females actually, not the three females, just those three animals. The dad, which is an Ultramel het pied, that mom, which is a double het, and then another female, which is a double het. And I've been growing those up for like 3 years, and ultimately I was able to produce animals like that female pied het Ultramel that you saw earlier, this girl that is an Ultramel 66% het for pied, and of course this gorgeous double visual Ultramel pied. If you like Axanthic pieds and Ultramel pieds, you know where to look for ingredients to make them yourself. Now you probably noticed there's a common theme in this video, and that is pieds. It's one of my favorite recessives. It's one of my main projects. Another one of my projects is the clown. I have some clowns that I want to show you, but I'll hold that off until next midweek update. So stay tuned for that. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.